Rightio, so just a quick video to everyone to show how to install the new Wizard and how to get it on your system. It doesn't matter what build you're using, whether it's a blank Kodi or whether you have this build installed. Even if you have the update that I put out last week, you still could do with doing this, okay? I'm just going to wait for all these updates to go through. Right. We need to go along to System. Click on File Manager. Add source. Okay, there's the URL for my Wizard, okay? And click on Done. At the bottom it'll come up DunnyTV3 and then click on OK. And then up there you'll see DunnyTV3. So we press all the way back to System again. Find System again. Here we go. So you click on System, Add-ons, Install from zip file. Now, a lot of you who installed the new build last week will already have the DunnyTV3 there in your zip files, okay? If you have, you don't need to do the bit up to here, okay? If you've got the DunnyTV3 in your zip file there, install from zip file, we'll click on that. The plugin.program was called DunnyTV.zip. It's now called plugin.program DunnyStreamz.zip. And if we click on that, it might take us a second or two to install. Right, DunnyStreamz Wizard add-on enabled, and then you'll get a nice little pop-up that comes up. You can dismiss it, you can remind yourself later, whatever. Now it says currently no build installed from the DunnyStreamz Wizard. Select build menu to install a build, which is what we want to do. We want to install a build, so we click on build menu. And since everyone that this video is going out to, I presume, is a paid customer paying for the subs, the build that you want is the DunnyStreamz customers build. So we click on that. Now it says, would you like to run a fresh start? Because we already had the yellow and blue IPTV Techie build on, your new build cannot be put over that. You always have to have a fresh Kodi, which means we do want to run a fresh start. Would you like to save your login data before running the fresh start? No. Would you like to restore your Kodi configuration to default settings? Yes, we would. And then we will switch skins. And now what this is doing is clearing all the previous build for you. It asks if we want to force close Kodi. We don't have to unplug it anymore and plug it back in. We can just click force close Kodi. And Kodi is now force closed. When we open it up again, I'm not using Kodi, I'm using SPMC, which has a slightly different background, but it's all the same. When you open it up again on Kodi, it will look like this. You go across to System, Add-ons, look in your add-ons, in all add-ons, and up at the top there you'll have DunnyStreamz Wizard. We've done it in blue and white lettering so it stands out from the rest. Open DunnyStreamz Wizard. And this is the new wizard that has a lot of functions that we can all use later, but at the moment all you need to do is click on DunnyStreamz build menu, and there's the DunnyStreamz customers build that we want to install. Would you like to run a fresh start? Well, no we don't, because we've already done one. The chosen build is whizzing down your wires. And you can see there that's going to take about 90 seconds to download. This is just a much quicker way of doing it from start to finish. You can probably do it in about 3 or 4 minutes. Once you get used to doing it as well, it's a lot easier. The best thing about it, there's no fresh start, there's no delete data and unplug and plug back in and remove this, remove that, force stop, blah blah blah. It can all be done within Kodi itself. We're about 50% of the way through doing it now. When we get this build, this wizard all done and everyone's au fait with it, the number of builds in it probably over time will reach 20 or 30. And the ideas are ticking over. I just need to get the TV guide fixed for this build first. There's been a bit of a upset on Kodi this week with the developers, etc., nicking each other's add-ons and all that stuff, so I might have to update this again over the next few days, but at the moment it looks alright. Download complete. To ensure all changes are saved, you must now close Kodi. If we click OK, it will force close Kodi itself. No need to unplug. You should force close Kodi for your changes to take effect. Force close Kodi, shuts it down, and when we open it back up, hey presto. And this build itself is pretty much the same as what everyone installed last week. The only real difference being that I'll move on to that in a second when I can show you it. When you go across to settings, up there in the top right hand corner you've got the Dunny Wizard. This will be crucial if you want to stay up to date. This is why I've put the video out and why I've made the wizard, because once this is done we'll never need to install another wizard. Dunny Wizard, and then we're back to, you've got your build menu and everything there. If you can install. See, if I click on this now, would you like to run a fresh start? Well, we can run a fresh start. No, we don't want to do that. We'll cancel that. And then you'd have the Penguins build installed that a few people have had before. I'll just reiterate now. If you already have this build installed from last week, you can click on add-ons, install from zip file, Dunny TV 3, and you can install the new plugin straight away without having to type in the HTTP and everything. The old plugin isn't there anymore, One thing I would also recommend in the old build, and the only way to do this is delete it. Oh, there we go. This DunnyStreamz Wizard here. Oh, where's it gone? This DunnyStreamz Wizard here, we don't need it. You can uninstall it. Okay. The only reason I've said uninstall it is because you might get confused. You need the DunnyStreamz Wizard. I hope that helps with everyone. I'll be making a few updates to this build over the weekend because the 4 horsemen have fallen out with each other and they've all trotted off into different directions, so that add-on is no longer working. That's the bad news. The good news is each of the individual horsemen now has their own add-on, so I'm going to install them on and put them in the movies section. There's just been 1 or 2 things happen within Kodi itself this week that's made not everything right. It shouldn't really have affected your streaming service from Bulky or IPTV Techie, but it's just the other stuff we use, or the people who make it have been arguing and stealing stuff from each other. So I'll update that over the weekend, and you can just, once it's updated, I'll put the new build in. It'll ask you if you want to fresh start it. Click fresh start. You get a blank Kodi and then install the new build. It's absolutely super simple. I hope that's okay with everyone, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks again.